How are we doing, folks? So in today's video we're going to be talking about the awesome skull shaver, and basically in this video I'm going to go through the do's and don'ts when it comes to using this machine. So first of all, let's get it out of the box. As we open the box, you've got your instructions manual, we've got our charging dock, the actual machine itself, and if we lift the casing out, there it is. We also get a nice little cleaning brush. I'll also go through that in this video in regards to best ways to clean this machine. But most importantly in this video, I want to explain the do's and don'ts. To get the best out of this machine, I'm going to give you the guidance that not only comes from the manufacturer, but has come from myself using it on clients in my barbershop, clients that have, or should I say customers that have used it, that have bought it and gave me the feedback. So first of all, let's just show you the machine itself. We have got 7 individual foil circular heads. Our leading competitor only has 5. We've given you 7. Now, as you can see, this curve structure on the actual body of it means that your 2 fingers can go in like so, and that allows you that freedom to do that motion when using it. Now, let's get straight into it. How do you use, let's turn it on. How do you use this product and what's the best way? I advise to all customers, when you buy the skull shaver, okay, when it arrives, that is the time that you do your very last blade shave, okay? So if you take a razor, shaving foam, shaving cream, and just do one more final razor shave on your head. The reason why is because it's like a fresh start. You are starting from zero, like nothing. And then what I'm suggesting, or what I'm recommending, is after that shave, no longer than 2 to 3 days, do you then start using your skull shaver. And then after the first time you've used it, you're then going to use it either daily or every other day. Now, the reason for this is very, very simple. The foil head has these tiny, tiny, tiny little holes. Now, if you imagine my finger is a hair follicle, okay? So the hair has just sprouted off your head, okay? And it's now this tiny, tiny little bit of stubble. So when it's only yay big, you know, just a tiny little bit of stubble, the foil shaver can go over and clip it nice and easy, do its job and shave, right? Now, what happens is if you leave it too long, and I'm talking even just as long as like 3 or 4 days, right? Instead of 1 or 2 days, that hair will get long enough to then become too long. So when the shaver goes over it, it's just gonna fold the hair down, and that hair will just not be able to cut because it's too long to go into the tiny little holes. So there's a fine line between the hair being optimal length and the hair being too long. And it tends to be anything over 2 days worth of growth. All right. So to get the maximum result out of this skull shaver, please don't leave your head to grow any longer than 2 days. If, listen, life's life. If for whatever reason your life is busy and it does go past 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, and you've now got more than stubble, if you've got a beard trimmer, right, then just take it back down to stubble. If you haven't, press the reset button, shave it with your razor, and then just start again. All right. But this will only give you the perfect head shave if you use it on 1 to 2 days growth only. All right. That's how you get the best out of this machine. Now, when it comes to cleaning the actual head, you can do 1 or 2 things. First of all, the actual head itself does detach, nice and simple. So you can put the actual body of the machine well away from any water, because what you can do is, if you just watch what I do there, because these have got like little springs on them, so it moves to the contour of your head. So if you just literally pinch that back, and as you pinch back, you're going to open like so. So I'll show you again. You're gonna, it's awkward with I'm not left-handed. So let's go this way. Pinch back, and there we go. You can see it opens nice and easy. So what you can do is you can open up all these little heads like so. And then once you've done that, it will then reveal this centerpiece. And the centerpiece simply, let me get a grip of it, just twists and turns, and that will pop off as well. Now, you can run that under the tap, get all the hair out if you want, no problem. Ideally, get a hairdryer and blast all the hair out, blast all the water out. I mean, if you're going to use a hairdryer, just blast the hairdryer out, because when hair is wet, it sticks so much more compared to when it's dry. Me personally, as a barber, I don't recommend ever using water to get hair off any electrical appliance, because when it's dry, it comes off a lot easier. So your centerpiece is now going to go back in. You just measure it up, line it up. That's probably a better word. Let me just see what I'm doing here. Yeah, that goes in there. Line it up. Once it's lined up, you heard that little clip, and you're then going to twist it, and that's locked in. Once it's locked in, and you've cleaned all the hair out, you simply push and clip. Push, clip. You can hear it, and you know, once you've heard that clip, there you go, it's all in. Now, to put it back onto the body, a tiny bit of, what's the word? Pressure, and it'll clip back in like so, and it's good to go. Okay, so that's how you clean the head of the machine. Don't ever let the body near water. Okay, don't start putting the whole thing, don't go in the shower. This is always going to work better in dry environment. Okay, it has got an element of waterproof. It is waterproof, but not fully. It's not 100% waterproof. That's why I'm telling you, for the most safety, take the head off, or just don't use water. Okay, just blast it with an hairdryer. If you haven't got a hairdryer, we give you the brush. Open up the heads and just brush the hair out. It's so much more easier. And trust me now, doing that when it's dry compared to wet, you will get the job done a lot quicker. But there you have it. That is your skull shaver, and that is how you use the skull shaver for the best results.